Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing some Anno 1800 today. It's a city/civilization builder. We're going to be doing the story mode. Let's get into it. We're starting a new game. I have played this a few times before. It is a little bit difficult to get through all the tiers. We'll go with more guidance, just so that everybody knows what's going on. Here's our character. Or the Admiral. Supposedly knows what he's doing, unlike me. Crest. I like it. And we're gonna go blue. Continue. No, we're gonna change the name. We're gonna be Cool Blade, of course. Ooh, would help if I could actually like spell. There we go. And continue. Gonna be going on normal. Not gonna make it too hard for us. This is max starting capital, very high influence, large world and islands, lots of materials, good fertility, full construction refunds, which means if we destroy something we get everything back, and we can move stuff without it costing us anything. Yo, hope you enjoy. It gets very difficult further on, just managing your resources, getting things from one place to another. Logistics nightmare. We do start off with just a few things we need to manage, but it gets so much more exponentially. It gets really crazy after like the third tier of citizens. Absolutely beautiful game though. There's more than a few Anno out there.
Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is.
Nope, I do not remember what work is.
Dynamite fishing.
Here's our ship. Here's the fish they want us to get. I'll remove ourselves over here, right in the middle of them. Collect charred fish.
Remember when we escaped the pits back when? still some dynamite.
Do these little quest trackers rotate, move the camera?
Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the throw.
Go.
In the old days, we'd have done this in our sleep.
Item. Let's not blow ourselves up.
Conquer your mind. Conquer the world.
One. We didn't replace ourselves very well, but that's alright.
Still trying to get used to that
They're still
smell of
even going to
charm.
come into our targeting circle.
To all the blistered fish they could ever want.
And there's... We'll pick that up.
Still trying to get used to that smell of char.
We do use X to move our ship around.
All the blistered fish they could ever want.
Right. Bring it over to this guy who wants to buy our fish with the money to go back home.
Ah, that burnt reek. Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon, and nobody wants you to miss it.
You can tell how much they love us, right?
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you. And I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
Water graphics are neat.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you.
Dungeon. What a word.
Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
Everything you see we can build. Huge
All those
industrial.
houses. You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Get back just in time for the funeral.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No
yes.
matter so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
Hey, thanks, Uncle. You're so nice. The
We
family
shall,
support.
dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water. End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
So this is our first island, Ditchwater. Chapter 1. A Tale of Two Brothers. This is the island we have. Not too small, it's actually quite large.
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
So we'll go over the hub a little bit. Top left is...
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A
these
modest
people can
island,
stop
yes,
talking.
but if you're at all like father, you'll look beyond appearances.
Yep, we're
We
fine.
must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family. We need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris.
You're done? So top left hand side, we have our money. The next one over is actually our expenditures, either positive or negative, of course. Then our population, and then our influence. Under that is our speed toggle. Half speed, normal speed, double speed, triple speed. On the in the middle, which we see no workforce, we'll see how many of each type of workers that we have. The right hand side, we've got our building materials, which is right now is 30 planks, and then we've got the fertility and what say metals, but minerals what we have on our island, and how many of each deposit we have. Quest tracker, of course, shows us what we need to be building, and then down at the bottom we've got the ship menu. The left trigger opens the tool radial, right trigger opens the construction radial, and then management opens our management radial, which is this here, which has a whole bunch of stuff. Population, you can buy island shares from other islands. The info about our island, out of influence, expeditions, which we will get to later on. Newspaper, which plays a good role in here. Quest book, manage all our quests. Diplomacy with the other AIs that are in the game, and routes for our ships. So first they want us to construct a marketplace. Residence, roads, and everything else that we need is all in this menu. Want us to build the marketplace first, but first of all I think we're going to need some roads, right? And we're going to do this fairly specifically. We want 3-lane road to start off with. This is going to come into play much later once we get trains. We need a place for the trains to actually extend the road over this way. That's fine. Do the same thing over on the other side. That's fine as well. Then we can start building some houses. Generate blocks, and we'll put blueprint mode on so that we don't actually construct them in one shot. So there is one block of houses. This building has been constructed as a blueprint. Happens whenever you don't have enough construction material or money to complete the actual construction. Select blueprint to finalize it whenever you're ready. And one of the nice things is, you see here we have the road selected. We just go onto this block and we will get the entire block. Get a road around the entire block, although the speech bubble is right there. The other thing we can do is copy. If you bubble out of my way, that would be great. You're gonna force me to build one, right?
A new milestone.
Now we'll copy from corner all the way to this corner, and that will copy the whole block along with the road. The roads will merge together. Oh, there's another block right there, and there's another one right there. We've got these things that are in our way, so we should be building on the other side. We've got that thing that's in our way as well. We've got a marketplace that they want us to put down, so we might as well put down a marketplace like here. I'm gonna add something else to the back of that, a pub later on. We also need to be making wood. Here is our wood cutters. There's one. Let's put another one over here. Connect those with roads to our already existing road system. There, and there. And for them to actually move anything around, we need a warehouse. Our warehouse. That down here. And to change the timber, basically just logs, into actual timber, we're going to need some sawmills. Place those here, and we'll connect a road. Well, otherwise they can't move anything. So now we'll build this and this. Build the warehouse. Build the sawmills.
Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
Please, please. There we go. We'll build the marketplace, and then we'll go into just use the upgrade tube, and that'll
several
let
prospects
me
in quick succession.
get a whole bunch of these in one shot instead of just one or two, or one at a time.
Do you remain here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition? As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Miserly, uncharitable dastard! Picking and choosing what he inherits.
Oh yeah. So now you can see right next to our money, we have a negative 80 income. We're spending more than we're making. We're also missing 21 workers we need some workers in here, in all of these buildings to be able to make them productive. So we're missing 20 workers to do that. We're going to increase the speed because we don't have any building materials. Top right hand side. That's why we built these in the first place, so that we could actually get planks. Once you build them, they'll produce one product. Explain that a little bit.
See what slander Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
Oh, yay.
Samuel's child, is it?
Edward Good speaks of bold new
I'm
era
so
for good and
ashamed
son.
of every single
Nobly
word
bearing
your
the burden.
uncle had me print.
Terrible traitor brother dropped at his door. Bastard.
He twists every article in his favor at our and father's expense.
He does. So a little bit more into the building. If we look at the lumberjack hut, we can see that it produces wood, 1 wood per 15 seconds. And then the sawmill produces timber 1 per 15 seconds. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio. One lumber yard will feed 1 sawmill. These ratios will come in much later. Well, will come in fairly quickly actually. Not everything's a 1-to-1 ratio. That's one of the things that you have to deal with in this game to be able to create positive chains. Also got like a few of these ruined constructions around the place that we can probably get rid of, and that will give us timber as well. Try to increase our timber production.
Workforce shortage.
I know. That little extra timber we got, we can build houses. This one's almost done. That one is done. We'll grab those. This only occurs in story mode, by the way. In sandbox, you don't have these ruins to work with. Unlock some new buildings since we've reached a population.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state.
A whole bunch more timber that they gave
So
us, which
let's
is
gather
fun.
our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up.
So now, if we look,
Mourning is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling. It's been a hard day of labor for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
You reached a new milestone.
a new milestone, we need to provide more items for our people. So if we look in here, the needs is to be able to upgrade our people to the next tier. So they want a market, they want fish, and they want basic work, their basic needs. And then over in the happiness, these are extra things that we can do for our people to make them happier and to bring us in more money. Right now they want schnapps. We're going to first start off by building a fishery. Go into our production wheel. And here we go, we have all these new things that were added. Right. Didn't have the schnapps before, we didn't have the fish before. Clothing, fire station. Club. Start with a fish. Fish, like right here. Connect that with a road. Fine. Then we're gonna build it.
Help enough to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
There's some more stuff here. It doesn't matter if there's a road to it. You can click on it and your people will get to it.
A long, hard day. The people need to rest. And maybe when there was...
I have too many supplies right now, so let's continue increasing population. Do is I'll 2 blocks at a time. That right over here, and another block right above there. Now we can go ahead and upgrade all of these. Now we have people. Okay, so now they want schnapps and they want work. Timber. We've cleared this area out for more room. Great. Send our road up here. Don't want to go too far. We don't want to build a bridge yet. Don't need that extra space. That and there's our big road. I think I'm going to put my wool production over here. I think we can clear that. And this one's too stubborn. Yeah, we need other things for that. So let's take our road here. Here. And over here. Now, I want our work clothes. So, spider. Doesn't really matter what orientation we give. It needs 3 fields. That's good, but I think I want to move it. So we'll move it, the whole thing, and move it. I want to move it like far back to be in line with the rest of it. That's actually in a good spot. All right, then we'll leave it there. I'm gonna do now, copy it. We can flip it around. Those two are together, that's fine. Flip it around again, we'll make sure there's room for a road here. This is the good thing about blueprint mode, you don't have to build it right away. You can just place it, decide if you like it or not, and adjust it, or not build it, and move it without ever having to spend the items for it. We're going to need a warehouse here. Well, build a warehouse right here. We're going to need, we've got wool, producing at 1 every 30 seconds. Work clothes, which will produce at 1 every 30 seconds as well. We can just use them. Here, that'll be fine. We'll build a warehouse. We'll build one of these. Those. That is good. Next, we're going to need some potatoes for our schnapps farm, for our schnapps production. So, I believe this will be a good location for our potatoes. Start off over here. Potatoes require fields, and here we need 72 fields for a workable farm, or for a full production farm. That. Let's start up here. 72, fine. The one here. Maps is going to be fairly important. So, build a few of these. Again, I'm starting from the back just to give ourselves more room at the front for more farms. Not much, I guess. Ooh, very close. Again, 2, perfect. 4 of these. 3 from there. Perfect. 4 of those. Again, these need a warehouse. The warehouse like right across. Can't because there's something there. Harvest that. Perfect. Doesn't matter if the warehouse is just a little bit off. But I actually would want. That's it. We can move everything anyways. Put a road there. We will build this warehouse. We'll build 2 of these. 1, 2. Grab this extra wood. And now we need distilleries. Potatoes are 1 every 30 seconds. The distillery is 1 every 30 seconds. So this works out well. 2, 3, 4. That will cover all of those, and now this one, that one, connect that with some roads. Perfect. Now, let's slow this down a little
Rare for
bit.
promises to be kept. Thank you.
All warehouse connected to trading post or warehouse.
Everything you've built so far consumed wood. We'll be needing more of it to continue.
You will. Why I have timber production. Thank you very much. We have our first resident quest. Let's see what
Fancy
they want.
making hay while the sun shines, Master?
Sure.
I know you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Find and collect the farm animals.
The lower field.
Oh, farm animals, they're right next to it. There
I
you go.
wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
So they gave us a bosun. Bosun will be useful later on. It goes on our ship. It helps increase the ship's capabilities. We will increasing population here. We've got more than enough wood for it. Now,
We're the
we
poor
look here.
relations.
Market need is 100%. Our fish need is 100%. Our clothing need is 100%. The schnapps is improving, and now they want a pub. So let's make a pub. Need a place to spend their hard-earned money, right? Go and load around all of that. Perfect. Or I usually build three blocks. These are not fitting in well with my my construction methods. That's alright. We don't have to be perfect. You can see at the top end of the screen we've got 250 workers right now, and that's for surplus workers. So we've got an extra 250
Feels
people.
an eternity since the funeral, and the cost. Oh, why, it was extortionate.
So
Repay me now, or sell up.
he wants us to repay him by having
I
4
feel
schnapps.
sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after father's death.
Yeah. So if you look in our warehouse, this is what products we have stored in our warehouse. These automatically, as soon as it goes into one warehouse, it goes into the global warehouse network. So as we produce, it gets put in here, it accumulates. Once we have 4 snaps, which we only have 1 of right now, we'll be able to supply our uncle with what he wants. We have so many
Your
extra
people are
workers.
recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
Will get rid of this. Feel like I want to rebuild like all of this to be a 6x6. So let's destroy an entire line of houses right here. So, and rework that. Perfect. I will destroy the roads.
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands.
And done that.
seems we are not
Get
alone in our
something.
contempt for Edvard.
The right size that we want. Perfect. Upgrade all of this. You we want to move. Move you. Here.
Ready to repay my...
Yes,
Ready to
we
repay
are
my
ready.
charity?
We have the 4 snaps. There you
Don't
go.
think you're finished, brat.
This house needs to be connected to a road.
I loathe the reek of lanolin, but if farmers' smocks are all you have...
Oh. Now he'll want clothing. 4 work clothes. We should have that
Is
already.
there no limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
Up as well. That. That. I want to move. Move all of this. Here. There we go. Roads. We'll delete the rest of them. Ah, my OCD being satisfied. Perfect. We're closed. We might as well build another one of those. It's not going to be going to waste. Second one, and there's second knitter. So that's done. And we might as well keep this one. Fourth. Snaps. Now snaps tend to blow up. So we'll need a fire station over here. That also, we'll need a fire station. Okay, let's get that built up in town as well. It's somewhere central where they can get to everything. Perfect. Got extra timber now again. Good. How are our work clothes doing? We've got 3, we're almost ready to get to. How are our people doing?
Fresh as a daisy here.
Their happiness, 100%, except for the schnapps, 96, and it's by improving, so that's getting better. Work clothes, we don't have enough yet. Fish is improving, work clothes is improving. Might as well go back these to try to conserve harbor space. There we go. As long as they have enough space to actually do their fishing, which we can tell by putting up another fishery here. See, it's got that, got the building, it's got a little space, and then it's got the lined area. The lined area is the fishing spot. So here we built our fishery just past their fishing spot, so we can have 2 fisheries end to end without it being in. Now that we're waiting, might as well just
Tell me
speed up
you've
time.
managed some...
Yes, have. Is
Tell me you've managed something.
yes,
Bah,
we
bah,
have.
black sheep.
Oh, look
Have
at that!
you
Our
any
first
wool?
fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
Since we have happiness, we can mobilize more firemen. So we will do that immediately. We'll get 2 firemen, or 2 sets of firemen going about this fire, so we can get rid of it. While we're waiting for that, might as well keep expanding. More people, more taxes, more money. I just want a single block here. There we go. Let's build all of these. 51 wood will build all of these as well. Oh. That here will leave extra space there for this firehouse. In case we've got something else we want to build over here. There we go. Town is expanding nicely. We've got a total population of 616, and we're finally in the positive, making money. Which is awesome. Take this. Copy this whole block. And we'll add it here. So find your cousin leading a mob in the vicinity of Edward's Great Exhibition. So we'll press left arrow. That'll bring us into the quest tracker. You can see we have a jump to, so we'll jump to there. We're on the other island. We're on Bright Sands. Now we gotta find our cousin leading a mob. Should be around here or something. Oh, that's like, there you go. There's the mob. Pick up the quest object.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
I'll have to find 5 mobs, so here's one. You can hear them. They get louder the closer you get to them. 2. 3. 4. Could be one more mob somewhere. There we go. 5.
A life away from Edvard? We're on board. Only we've no ship to get on board of.
Get on board.
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
We'll pick you. 4. Here, jump 2. Like these guys, and now we've got a boat.
Really entirely marvelous to meet you. And that we may show truth, or anything actually, in my, our broadsheet.
Then
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
let's get these people back to our island. And there they go.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Voice acting in this game is great. Voices really match the type of characters.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry, that old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. for your hospitality. Please, use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
And so we have our first ship. So I haven't talked about this yet, but the bottom
As to
left-hand
the
corner.
debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Bottom left-hand corner is our world map.
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
Yeah, okay, you done? Alright, thank you. So, this is our island here in blue. This is Edvard's island, Bright Sands. And as you can see, there's a heck of a lot more map to explore. So thankfully, we now have a ship. Here's our ship. I believe we've got like timber. Over here, so probably some more timber. And we'll pick this up. It's floating out there, we might as well, right? Let's upgrade some of these houses again. So this is just building the houses, but now we have a choice to upgrade. So to be able to upgrade, we have to have their needs filled. So 100%, 100%, 100%. We can now upgrade these to the next tier of our workforce. Do like fire block here.
You reached a new milestone.
Now we have workers. We've unlocked the age of industrialization. Ooh, oh, close enough. So go into the
With
boat
several
menu.
passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Turn in
Workers
those
can handle
points.
stubborn debris on ditchwater. If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
Now with the addition of workforce,
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
let's say the addition of workers, we can now get rid of pretty much the rest of the debris on our island. We could not beforehand, and that's going to give us, we have some bricks available to us, which we're going to need. Bricks or wood. And wood more bricks. All of these are filling up our building materials, which is great. Here's our first clay deposit. We'll be getting over to there very, very soon. Timber. Oh, we can grab both of those. And bricks. Right, some tools. Want us to check out the tools, which we already have. We're ahead of the game. Now that we need to get to this clay deposit, now's a good time to build it. Go right from the middle. The bridges are very expensive. That's 1,000 and 20 wood just to get across that river. Going to do road here, and that is perfect. Since we have 60 workers, we're going to build a clay deposit. So clay, it produces one clay every 30 seconds. Good. Switch over to our workers wheel. We have bricks, sausages, trade union. We'll have bread, church, sales, and a shipyard available to us later on. So bricks, we have one clay pit, which produces one every 30 seconds. We have bricks, which produces one brick every minute. So one clay pit can supply 2 bricks. Brick houses, or brick factory. There we go for that. And of course, we need a warehouse. Warehouse over here as well. We'll put it over here. Now, build a warehouse.
I always appreciate your help.
And now we're negative in our workers. So we'll upgrade another set of buildings.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
Oh yes, our workers get up, or our farmers get upgraded to workers. As we do that, our farmer population goes down, but our worker population goes up. We have to make sure that we're keeping enough farmers to do everything that we need farmers to do, and enough workers to do everything we need workers to do. Grab this extra timber here. Let's upgrade more farmers, and now that we have a boat, let's go exploring, shall we? So we'll send our boat like way over here. As our boat goes across, this is Sir Archibald's Island, our first place that we can actually sell items. If we have an excess, we can sell them to him. He'll buy them for us. So the boat is merrily on his way. We do have, we're looking at the map section, bottom left. There is wind direction there. So wind does play a part here. Our first boat, this one, is both wind and steam powered. We've already discovered a new island. Good. What do we have on this island? We have potato, wheat, hops. Hops is going to be very important for beer. We've got limestone, we've got clay, we've got iron, we've got coal. Nickel, I believe it is. Open the regional map. Here's the regional map. And anywhere as I click onto here, I can jump to immediately. That's
Tell me you are
a bit of fast travel.
and not yet another crook-fingered wretch.
Here is Eli. He is the prison warden. He prides himself on running the prison with an iron fist. All kind of useful people seem to land in his cells, bail them out, and will gladly
I
join
am
our
the
company.
Princess Ching. Please, I am curious about your otherworldly customs.
And there's our first AI, Princess King, or King. She has her own little town going. She's going to be a trade partner or a possible rival. Depends what we do. She already has a wheat field, potatoes, got schnapps, more potatoes. Got some wool working there, and she has a big farm. See? She's a little bit more advanced than we are right now. Workers and villagers, of course. Her harbor. There it is. Alright. Boat is still on its merry little way. While it's doing that, we should ourselves start working on our pigs and that kind of stuff. Do that because my OCD is bugging me about that. Go and connect those. Perfect. Now, have all of our villagers happy. Well, let's take this quest.
These are
Give
good
us-
times.
Could
Give us a
they
drill.
be even better?
Help us out, will you, boss?
And they just flat out give us a gift. Perfect.
A little love is all we ever wanted.
The drill, that should help us in our
I
workstation.
have discovered some inefficiencies we ought to address.
Wants us to build a trade station. A trade union and equip an item at the trade. So, go into here. All of our goods are here. This is where you can see like what they've given us. This makes all clay pits, saltpeter works, sand mines, limestones, coal, and oil wells. Increases productivity by 25%, but also increases the maintenance cost. So this should help us with our clay. What we'll do is we'll build their nice little trade union. Build our trade union next to our clay deposit. And in our trade union, we will install the drill. It'll give us
You
25%
restore a grain
more.
of my trust in humanity, eldest.
So, what do we have? Wait for that and attract 150 workers. Doing fairly good. Now to keep our
No
workers
less than
happy,
we deserve.
they go back one tier. So whatever our farmers wanted, they want that too, and they want additional stuff. In this case, they want sausage to start off with, and they're going to want bread and soap, and finally a school. Let's work on the sauce. Sausages needs a pig farm. Let's put down a pig farm. It needs 5. These little pens, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a beautiful layout right there. We will mirror that. 2, 4, 5. Perfect. We will construct both of those. Yep. Well, then pigs are 1 every minute. Sausage is 1 every minute. So 2 pig farms means 1 and 2 sausage works, slaughterhouses. We also need a warehouse for this as well. At the warehouse, and we build all of this. And planks, these are our first uses of bricks. We need 5 bricks each and 4 planks, and we have that, so we'll build both of those right there. Now we're missing more workers, so we need to upgrade workforce, but we don't have enough.
We loves you, we does.
Right, to upgrade we need 4 wood per house. We do not have enough. We gotta wait for these guys to produce our wood. In the meantime, our ship is way over here, having done is exploring, hasn't found anything new. We'll send him down to the other part of the map, other little corner down here. Explore, explore, find ourselves some new island. This island that we first discovered is going to be very important for us for beer production. So we're going to want to settle this island very, very quickly. Or as soon as possible. So that we can get our beer production in go, because our workers over here check out their needs. They don't need the beer, but they do want the beer here. So we're going to need beer for them once we reach a 500 population. Let's keep upgrading our little farmhouses. We found another island. Let's go check that out. Potatoes, hops, peppers are very important as well for our artisans, which will be our next tier. Got iron, coal, copper, coal, limestone, stone, copper. Copper we're going to need later on as well. So the basic goal is to go around, settle islands that have resources that you need, increase your population. In the story mode, we have to expose whoever framed our father, and then take care of them. All these islands are handcrafted. They're absolutely beautiful. Go in. The trees look absolutely wonderful once the Xbox actually renders. Fields are great. You'll see the, well, you already have seen, but you will be able to see that all the fields are different. All the planting fields that we do are different. So look at, and like, this is her wheat field. See it pretty much looks like wheat. Very nice, textured. And this is the potato fields. And they look like potato plants. It really looks like a good field. And every other field in this game is also textured in a specific way. So it all looks absolutely beautiful. The islands Look at this. Look at this. We're on this island. We're looking at the other one.
You have father's fortitude.
It looks amazing.
These people will follow you as they once followed him.
Potatoes,
Know what
hops.
Annie does with royalists? We
just
dump you
found
full
the
of
pirate.
fish.
Try to stay away from the pirate. There's a pirate on every map.
Your worthless rags have barely covered anything. Now, bring me sails. It's not like you have any use for them.
So here's our pirate bay. Well defended pirate bay.
Clearly, Uncle's intention is to keep us from ever owning a shipyard.
They're gonna harass us throughout the game, trying to destroy our ships.
Not even death can make us happy.
Okay. Ship again. Send her back on.
You arrive ease like wise on Wibbly, eh? Stick by me and you'll come good.
Just found our second AI, Willie. Willie's a pleasant guy. Usually very nice. Helps us out quite a bit. Trades and that. We got our first sea battle.
Under attack.
Pirate ship is coming after us. Oh, let's just take care of this ship. You dare to attack us? We're gonna sink you. Got more firepower in our flagship than they do. Fairly easy fight.
Their ghosts will
There
take
we
you.
go. And they dropped some stuff. We might as well go check what that is.
You are right to be cautious.
Everybody's glad that we destroyed the pirate. Let's see what they gave us. Maybe something good, maybe something... Oh, pirate hat. No effects. Wow. It's not worth anything. Throw that overboard.
Workforce
We
shortage.
don't need that. Alright. Take our ship and send it to the other corner of the map. Hopefully discovering some new stuff on the way. Now, let's...
You reached a new milestone.
Missing workers. We are able to build a shipyard now, so we're going to need many more workers. Fix. As well upgrade everything we can. Go. Got a little bit of a surplus of workers, which is good. Nothing bad with that. Don't need to produce everything. You can also buy goods from other traders. Goods you'd like to purchase, make trading posts, and set up trading options. Visiting traders' ships will automatically sell. Yeah. They don't want to produce everything. So now they want sales. Have sales. Here, sales needs a sheep farm and a sail maker. For one sheep farm to one sail maker, we already have 2 sheep farms there that are doing things for us. So we'll put sail maker here. Here, 2 sounds nice. Gonna need them later on to build our own ships. So activate these 2. We don't have enough materials. We're missing wood. Probably build a 3rd lumberyard. Seem to be running out of wood. You can see there's an area effect for these. The closer you put them together, the worse they work. So we need some space. That'll work for me. And connect a road. And add another sawmill. And again, connect the road to that. And now we upgrade. That, and Now we should be producing 3 every 15 seconds.
Nice day for it.
That'll be more than good. Now we should be able to build both of these, and that start collecting sand. We need to increase the amount of workforce that we have. Workers, we're down to just barely +2. So that'll be our next goal. And while we're waiting for that as well, we might as well expand down. We have another quest. Villagers want us to do something. Plan the expansion. Let's see.
I'm
what
happy
these
as a
people
sand boy. Will you work your magic for us?
Right,
What we
6
do
tons
so
of
love
bricks.
to see.
We'll do that.
Let's hear it then. Not bad for a big boss.
Steely-eyed steelsmith will help us when we actually get into iron. Hard to deal with pirates, but gaining reputation with them could be very beneficial. Harlow might be more open to signing off trade rights or even negotiating peace. So they want us to go into our management, into our diplomacy, and here's where we see how happy people are with us. So Willie starts off very nicely at 50 and does not like us at all. Go into actions, we can do a bunch of different things. Ask for a quest, friendly enough. We can gift them 8,000, which will almost 100% give us more reputation with them. They'll like us more. Insult, which will reduce. Flatter, which doesn't cost us anything, but might not work. She's not going to want to have a peace treaty with us for sure. Peacefire might work, but we're not really at war with her right now.
Oh, and while we're there, why not invite me and the Horde for afternoon tea?
So we tried flattery, and that brought down our reputation with her. So flattery did not work at all. Let's keep upgrading. Need more. So.
I run things around here.
And there's our third AI opponent. Beryl Omara. He is very, very wily. He does not like helping us out at all. She really does not like competition. So she'll be probably our first real opponent. Back to our workers, we can now build a shipyard. Steelworks needs iron, of course. Weapons need iron, and iron for us is locked in story mode behind.
Where are my
Cliff.
sails?
Here's your sails, buddy.
Nothing you do will lift the cloud.
Go over here as well. Useful later.
Haven't seen a prison transport of mine, have you? If you do, be sure to return any salvage to me.
He wants us to find his abandoned prison transport. Is not abandoned, but prison transport, which he lost. Just right up here, right next to our island. Fortunately, our ship is all the way down to the other end of the map. Grab our ship. Back here. Let's go grab this stuff. Once our ship gets there, he'll be able to complete his quest. Yeah, shipping license. Speaking of that, build our first shipyard. No, we can't. We gotta bring back the prisoners. That's fine. Could start getting ahead. We will need soap at some point. Workers will ask us for this.
Not much in the way of common dignity.
Yeah, they already want it. They want bread and they want soap. We don't have enough clothes. Oh. Copy that. Other set here. Head by road. Discovered a new island on our way back. Now, let's just pull out, and we'll do 2 more. Okay, just copy. 1, 2, pull the road. Go. And we'll build this. Works. We're gonna need more pigs as well. So, take this, we'll copy it, flip it around and just put it like here. Now we'll build a roll around. Now, let's see what's soap production. So 1 minute for the pigs, 1 minute for the tallow, 30 seconds for soap. So I need 2 pig farms, 2 tallow works for 1 soap factory. Luckily we just built 2 pig farms, placed 2 pig farms, so those need 2 tallow works, rendering works, put those here, and then we need 1 factory. We'll put there. Connect a road to all of this, that's fine, and get to build. We need iron, so we're not going to be able to do this until we get iron. So, in the meantime, we're waiting for that. As well just add 2 of these, so that we're not just using the pigs for nothing. And at a further point, we'll come back and we'll demolish these and we'll build this. We are short of workers again, so that guys are not happy enough.
Lovely.
Missing clothes, which is coming. So while we're waiting for, go ahead, more population. Works. It should be like right up there. It is. Need to pick up that.
Saved! Do you also then save us from a grievous injustice? Edward's charges against us are pure fabrication. The man is an imposter.
Quite a large charge there. Imposter. Our warehouse here is not
A letter. It
big
bears
enough.
Edvard's seal.
So there's too many items to transport, so the loading is delayed.
Don't even think about sheltering Samuel's co-conspirators. Deliver them to prison at once, and I might lift your debt.
You're a dick, I'm not gonna help you out. Why would I do that? So since our warehouse is not working efficiently, we need more space. We can upgrade the warehouse.
Open the letter. He's clearly up to no good.
Missing planks, but upgrading a warehouse costs more in materials than creating a new warehouse. We can absolutely just go ahead and add another warehouse right next to it, and that'll take some of the burden away. It's only 510 planks, whereas upgrading was 2,500, 20 planks and some bricks too. So, we've got a choice. Open the sealed document, or just bring the Edward's political prisoner. What we're going to do is we're going to open the document. Here we have it. Examine. More the traitor, Samuel's co-conspirators. Crimes and sentences follow. Ernest Sterling, use of foul language, 16 years with hard labor. Very good hard. Impersonation, transportation to the Antipodes. Life's noble, writing a threatening letter, like imprisonment. Nora, decent. Character assassination, life in prison. The judge saw very well my view that any lack of proof that they conspired with The traitor was, in itself, evidence that they were hiding something. All things considered, his verdict should have been far worse. While I'm under no obligation to explain such details, I thought that, as a fellow dispenser of justice, the facts of the case might be of interest to you.
It cannot be. These names are those Father trusted most. Barristers, doctors, academics. Even I am astonished he could be this corrupt. We must put their cases before the highest authority and hope for a retrial.
He certainly knows how to silence his critics.
A competitor raised a settlement.
The Amaro woman already has a second island. Just ahead of us. So now we have a choice to bring them to Sir Archibald Blake or to the prisoner. We're going to bring them to Sir Archibald. You're not going to help that prick yet. Come on. Got more than enough freaking supplies. Get up there. Taking their sweet time. Let's speed this up a little bit. Come on. Should have enough.
What is it you are bringing? Did he really? Oh dear. Best leave these poor people with me. I will tell Edvard that the debt between you is quite settled.
Good.
That was none of your business. And what right has the Crown to meddle in my accounts? What right?
You're right. The Crown.
We are, all of us, quite moved by your selfless actions. Your father would be proud.
I am so relieved our legitimacy is no longer in question. Hurry! I already smell the tar. See, the masts are swaying from Father's study.
Now that we can build a shipyard. And put it down there. Go to it, of course. I love it. That, there, and then here, just because. Let's see, do we have enough materials? No, we're 2 planks short. And we're not anymore, so let's go in.
You'll soon be making a name for yourself.
Doesn't like us, but she's impressed.
Our city's historic first shipyard. We must document this moment in our first edition.
We must. Go to quest tracker. Jump 2. Of course, it's our shipyard. Take photo. Got the shipyard. We've got our warehouse, or our dock. Fishing. Take that photo. It's a good photo. We'll submit that. And there we go.
A perfect snapshot to illustrate history in the making.
Heirs create breakaway shipping company in the image of their father, who they say was a man of principle. After all, there is no surefire evidence he did anything wrong at all. Chapter 2. I think there's 5 chapters in this game. Every chapter gets longer and longer to complete.
So you build ships like your father. Well, the Queen is in the direst need of ships.
And now they want us to build 1 schooner, 2
Supporting
gunboats, and a
her
frigate.
will go some way to healing the wounds of the past.
A commission for the Royal Fleet! And in such quantity! A rare honor indeed. The weaponry they ask for presents a problem. I'm not even sure we have an iron load, do we?
It's just out of our reach. So we do have like wheat that we can produce, make bread. So let's see, 1 wheat field. We need 2 wheat fields for 1 flour mill. 1 flour mill does 2 bakeries. So let's start with the wheat fields. Right there. Thank you. To the wheat field. Now these take 144. Might as well, like, do this. And then take advantage of this side as well. And there's 140. That's 1 wheat field. You need 2 to make bread. These things are modular. You can set them up pretty much however you want, as long as some of them are touching the previous week or the building itself. Go. 2 of those. We need 1 of these, so we'll put it down right here. And we need 2 bakeries. 1, 2. All of this will be in the range of our warehouse. 2. Build a flour mill, bakery, and a second bakery. We were now way under on our workers. Let's create some of these. As much as we can, actually. But now we're not
Ship
too short
constructed.
on it. We've already got 1 schooner.
Schooner reported.
Take it over to Mr. Archibald Blake, and we'll be able to sell that. Now, to be able to make a gunboat or a frigate, frigates we're going to need artisans, which is the next upgrade to citizens, but we need weapons for the gunboat. Weapons, we need iron, and they want us to check an iron deposits. Do that.
I see the iron is beyond our reach. We have no choice but to find a way through the mountain.
Huh? We will. Just go over here. Build a trading post on an island with...
We are missing a vital good that cannot be produced on our island.
Here, we'll
You will
sell
have to
the
find
ship.
a way to import it.
Yeah, we'll find a way to import.
Still have a few sticks of dynamite. We can blow our way through.
Yeah, you wish. So here they wanted a schooner, so we'll sell them our schooner here. What is that? Post.
Taking the initiative. Excellent.
2,500 gold for a schooner. Very nice. Oh, and we will build more schooners to increase our influx of money.
Perhaps not refined enough for your sister, but at least your workers can start their dig.
We need,
What are you both doing? Demolition is a serious matter wanting proper expertise.
they want us to build a police station.
Father used Mr. Ticker on account of his good sense. Go on. I suggest you find him in Bright Sands.
And there we go, we have a police station. And now we need to find our demolitions expert in Bright Sands. We'll do it the easy way. Find the demolition expert, jump 2. And he is not saying anything, but I know from past experience, he's at this red house.
After the picket protests, many fine men left Bright Sands to join you. Then Edvard struck back. He imprisoned all who were close to your father, including my beloved Thomas. My husband and the others were deported to Wormway's prison, and I've heard nothing from him ever since. If you do find him unharmed, prithee tell him his wife yearns for his return.
We are nearing the place your father died. Whatever happens, stay calm.
So there you are, the traitor's children.
How dare you!
Oh, spare me the nauseating drivel. Flogging Queenie's peachy island in the New World to some rebel upstarts? Ha! Traitor is too generous a word.
Father would never have. He was the Queen's stalwart, a member of the Royal Council.
He hung himself in one of my cells. I'd call that a rather conclusive admission of guilt.
We did not come here to be insulted. We came to strike a bargain. The demolition man, Thomas. We want him.
Oh, I vaguely remember him. Stubborn, with a loose mouth. Just as innocent as all the others. He is small fry. A bail has been set. Pay every penny of his money, and I will place him immediately at your disposal. I can't think why he'd be worth anything. Everyone here is beyond redemption.
So we figured out that our father sold an island in the New World, and that's what got him put into jail.
Forget this game. And so what? Edvard's new vision for bright sands?
Traitor or not, Samuel wouldn't have wanted his people to suffer for it.
Ship constructed.
Please, demolition? I could demolish a proper breakfast.
Hi.
The way Mr. Bleakworth treats us, I don't blame your father for bowing out with his dignity.
Not the right guy again. Oh.
I'd do anything to dodge Mr. Bleakworth's treadmill, but no, I'm not your expert.
Hi there.
I'm not going to tell you your father wasn't a traitor.
Got a whole lot of people here.
Samuel Goods, engineer. Aye, that's me.
Oh, there we
Who's
go.
asking?
We got him.
That's the least I'm due for my suffering.
5,000. We can do that. We've got 47. Where we have a positive revenue.
He is ready for transportation.
There's a transport ship.
Keep an eye to the horizon for miscreants.
There we go. That brings them, or will bring them to
You've
our
only
island.
gone and done it.
Here's our other schooner.
Stations.
Bring that over to Blake, I'm sorry, and we'll get more money off of that. And we'll go for another schooner
Could
again.
this be my lucky island?
Where do you want to settle, buddy? Yeah, you can have it. I'm thinking.
You are generous with your islands. Don't mind if I do.
Yep. Fine for it.
A competitor raised a settlement.
We need to start expanding to this island here. If more than enough. I need iron.
Ready for assignment.
The 2 space. I'll use my ship.
I can finally let go that pent-up gas. What a jolly, jolly surprise.
Oh,
Go.
he's here. Try to make a good first impression, eldest. Any friend of father is a friend of ours.
Our big ship. Okay. Yep. 2 is trade. I want. Don't want to sell. I don't want to buy. Just 10 is fine. So that's going to cost us almost 1,500.
You
And
are a
that.
credit to the Empire.
Want you back here. We need planks and bricks. Now our demolitionist.
Ship constructed.
New orders.
So, I'm a commodity now, to be bought and sold. Your father treated me like a human being.
Okay.
I don't know what you're trying to achieve here, but it won't bring Samuel back. Mining for you, mining for Eli. What's the difference? Bright Sands
Better
will
people.
never be matched if that's what you're set on.
Oh yeah, well, you'll see. So, first phase of extension paused because we didn't have everything we need. We're good. Got the planks, we've got the bricks, we've got the farmers, and all we need now is time. So it is now working. We need a warehouse to get the product to them. I believe if I just go here. How does that work? Now it's just missing the goods. So they're gonna go get the goods from the warehouse. They're gonna come bring it here, and we're gonna be fine. Got more than enough wood stored. Let's trade. We need wood. 50 of them. And we bricks does, and with that, we're ready to go settle our new island. Let's send our boat over here. We're doing that. Well, expand our population a little bit. There we go. Keep some wood and resources so that we can build this. Deposit. Play deposit. Lots of other resources. Good, but more importantly, we have both wheat and hops. Well, actually, more importantly, we've got potatoes, wheat, and hops. We can.
Are you permitted to serve one such as I?
4,500 plus 5. Yeah, we'll accept that.
Chill already thaws.
Good. Left bumper to build a trading post. Do that.
The scale of operation, dear.
Yeah, I know. I'm expanding slower than you. Too bad.
I shall await you by cheerily sifting through paper.
Let's start building here.
I can ask, but after that, it is up to you.
Yes, you did teach me.
Production has stopped.
That. Now we'll go over to our other island. Do basically copy. All of this. Get over to our new island. First is remade. We need a timber again. So here. This is not our main island. We're not going to need a huge amount, I think. So let's do this. Extend the road. Basically the same thing we did on our first island, we're just going to do it here. Get a timber production. Flint. Warehouse. That'll work. Sawmills. 1, 2. So all of that's connected. Fine. Build. 1, 2. Perfect. Now we marketplace and our first house.
You've no face for poker.
There we go. Of course, Amara does not like us because we're expanding. We're actually doing things. Be nice and quiet on our own side. The goods are coming. Got another 40 seconds. Done. And full of wood again. Increase population. And to be able to build like one more, so we'll copy this.
A check copy?
Put it here, and our first newspaper is ready. Let's review the newspaper.
Meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it.
Everything is happy right now. That's +5 happiness, -50 dissent, and +5 happiness. So we don't need to edit this. Although we can absolutely edit, we can change these to be more in our favor, and that's going to come into play later, being a big help.
I once went undercover as a clown and joined the circus.
Publish it.
Uncompromising journalism.
I too hope to spread good and truthful news.
She likes that because she likes the truth.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Yep.
A fire broke out.
Yeah, well, an explosion usually means a fire. Thank you very much. Whole bunch of stuff on fire. Let's mobilize. We've got a lot of happiness. We can have 3 firefighters at work. Great. While they're playing around with that, we'll just keep getting bigger. More people, more taxes, more money. All good. First phase is done.
The fire left ruins behind.
Phase 1 complete.
I'm still waiting for the boom.
So we've got everything we need, so we'll start the next phase. Gonna take some more time. Now, these were destroyed, we can rebuild them. Like nothing happened. Now, if we want to keep expanding, we're gonna need a new marketplace. That should be able to handle our marketplace and hub needs for this area, right? If I look on the marketplace, all of this is covered. Covers everything, that's perfect. We need to cover more over here if we want to there. Do the expansion. That's start here and go. Now,
we shall add something to complain about.
They want a school, and they need some school. We can probably go. Workers, school. I want this. Put it like right here. Oh. Get rid of these. 4 people here. And we'll build our school. Can we actually build it? No, we need the iron. We're getting there. Goods are coming back. We are getting there. Over here. How are we doing? Got more wood. Perfect. Population here as well. Going to need maps soon. Need a fishery. There are most of their needs for now. Perfect. Next phase complete. Let's blow stuff up.
Who are all these busybodies? Blowing up rocks can't be that complicated.
A shame you can't appreciate the craft this requires. Never mind. The charges have been primed. The perimeter cleared. We are ready to detonate. Boom.
My apologies! That was indeed impressive! Is there anything dynamite won't solve, I wonder?
No. Dynamite solves everything. Big blast in the mountains secures vital iron load for ambitious good sibling, venturing into warship manufacture.
Iron into steel, steel into arms, and we shall have fulfilled our first royal commission.
So let's build our road. Get into this area here. Perfect. So since we're up to the iron part, we've gotten the first part of our island very well done. We have our population, we have extra money, we've settled on our second island. I think I'm going to call it here. We've been on for about an hour and a half, which is some fairly good progress. Of course, people out there are much faster than this. I am just a lowly beginner on this game. So please, if you like what you saw, please give me a follow, subscribe on YouTube, leave me some comments. If you have questions for me, things you'd like me to do, please go right ahead, do so. I will check my comments weekly, and hope everybody enjoyed, and they have a wonderful day, evening, morning.